Warning. You are about to watch a program that is setting the standard for YouTube content. We don't charge for access. We don't sell account reviews. And we don't pass the bill to you. YouTube is free. Discord is free. And that's exactly how it should be. Time to level up.
You're watching pressure, not panic, not chaos, just pressure. Because strength doesn't need to shout to be real. Becoming confident, convinced this space should crack. That numbers and noise will be enough, and the first attacks hit the wall the way they always do. But every unit they send, every strike they commit, it isn't breaking anything. It's feeding it. You can see the moment it sets in, when confidence turns into hesitation. So they push harder, more attacks, more resources, more effort stacked on top of bad math. Fires don't start here. They start on the way out. Because this wall wasn't built for highlights. It was built for endurance. Wave after wave, the result stays the same. Because defense here isn't passive, it's patient. This is what happens when pressure meets structure, when noise meets restraint, when ego meets a wall that doesn't care. Welcome to WWC Live.
All right. I'm here. Heavens. God. Sunday night sometimes is a rough one. Usually it's, you would think it's like the NFL's on or something. I'm running around, but I don't know. Stuff going on like crazy. One second. I don't know. Help the wifey. Okay. What's up, people? Welcome into WWC. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. Hopefully things are going good. And we're going to settle in, get things organized here. So first, what do we got today? We got the Warzone duel results from Saturday. We're going to dial that in, get into that. Shady Pun stopping by. Going to be good having Shady Pun in. Haven't seen him in a while. New server, new stuff. We got to get into that. Developer direction. So as you know, we've been talking a lot about what's been going on behind the scenes a little bit in the game, as far as, well, I mean, at least what the people say. There's a whole lot of conversation to have about that. We got a deep dive. Shady Pun will be on. He could hear it. Having great conversation with Slappy. He's been doing amazing work behind the scenes. I mean, really, you should get credit for the amount of time. Anybody who spends time trying to push to make this game better should appreciate the people behind the scenes who are actually doing it, right? And there's a lot of stuff I deem, and you guys know you get the truth from me all times. There's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes that people are doing really unselfishly for themselves, that just want to see the game better. And I can tell you what, I read a lot of the stuff that Slappy puts out there, that he's reading developers, and do nothing but applaud him. I think it's really, really fantastic to come together. So we're definitely jump into that tonight. People should know about it. We have Drone Day, right? We got Drone Day. We got tons of stuff to talk about and get into. So let's get it. Well, actually, before we get started, I did want to touch on one thing just for a minute to talk about, just in case you didn't, if you are aware or you're not aware, I'm not sure. But out there's an official creators Discord for the game. I don't know if you know about this, but there is. I've talked about it in the past. And people invite people to it. And I was invited to the Discord a while back. I talked about it and currently a member of it. So everybody knows I've talked about it, just like that creator Discord. So I saw a promo for the game this, I think it was Friday. Saw a promo. So I put a link in myself. I think, we'll put a promo in for the UXW war advertising, kind of how we teach people about the war and, looking at it from a teaching moment. I had seen other people put in links for a teaching moment. So I thought it was an opportunity that we could advertise what we're doing on Saturday and what we talk about. Unfortunately, it wasn't looked at that way. It was looked at as an advertisement. And I was told that I'm not a creator. Hold on. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. I'm not an official creator, is what was said to me. So in all fairness, they did tell me exactly how to apply and become an official creator, so I could submit promos and things in the creator Discord. And I thought about it this weekend. I really did. Do I want to apply for that? And the answer is no. I don't. I don't want to apply. And I want to be straight across the board why. Okay? Because it wasn't a no-brainer. Going official, let's think about that. It certainly would help the WWC. Right? The game promotes us. We'd get early stories, you get early access, all these clicks, all these views, right? Everybody wants that on YouTube, right? So it does cost reach, no doubt, across the board. Because they won't, advertise necessarily us for what we're doing. But I'm not doing this to squeeze every dollar out of YouTube anyway. I'm doing this because it's fun. I like it. I talk to you guys all the time about that, right? I get to represent all of you in that. So official means I have to answer to somebody. I have to watch what I say. I have to watch my tongue. My stuff could get pulled if I get too honest. That's going to be the trade, and that's not one I'm willing to make. So tonight, I will just tell you I'm unofficial because I'm choosing it. And my eyes are wide open in the WWC and what that means or what that could cost, knowing that. But unofficial means I own my words. Nobody else owns what I say. And that's way more important than any promotion anybody can give me. And that's all I'm going to say about it. That's it. Now let's get to the people. All right. Who we got in today? Slappy started off. What up, Slaps? Always good having you in. Good seeing you around more often. What up, Chicky Charlie? Welcome in, buddy. Dorman is the face of soft serve at... I'm sure he'll love to hear that, brother. I'm sure I'll love to hear that. Australia in the house, Palantir. What's up? Team Australia represent. What's going on, buddy? Last Word Terror, welcome in. Welcome in. Man, I'll tell you, Slappy, you're around here more often. You see all the Australia people. It's wild. What? We got poster boards, I guess, on the roads out there in Australia. It's awesome. Chicken Charlie, what do you got? It was 2v1, you still won. 2v1, you still won. Oh, don't tell me people interfered, man. That drives me absolutely nuts. Tanky, I don't know. Well, that's a good question. Where's Tanky? I don't know. Ed, what's up? What's going on? Welcome in. Slider, what's going on? Last word, what's today's topic? You got today's topics. There's plenty. We're going to be talking about it a lot. Wiper, you are welcome, sir. Well, always. So this guy's got 2 servers, 744 and 802, reporting for double duty. Man, I don't know how people play 2 accounts. I really don't know how you do it. It's quite amazing. I mean, if you're really keeping up with them and you care about both accounts, I think just getting to know the people and bullshitting with people is like has to be the most time-consuming thing. It's not just clicking buttons and collecting resources. Like, you can't care about them both equally. It's just it'd be a full-time job. So it's so hard, man. God bless you if you can do it. I'll tell you that much. If you can maintain that. Okay, what's we got? Whoa! Who's for the children? Welcome in, buddy. Good having you in. Always. Wiper, you talked about you. See, slap the Ed. See, Ed hit me up exactly, buddy. I'm gonna have Ed do the intro from now on. I don't need to be here. Oh man, Diamore, what's up? Man, a lot of people coming in. There's Shady. I'll get Shady up in here. RJ, welcome in. Bear down, buddy. Bear down. Farmer Nibs, welcome in. Shout out to 162. Shout out to 107 for Slappy, even though he didn't say it. Status of WWC results pun sub. He's just letting you know. Sub 1757. Shout out to 1757. Love these high numbers. Incredible. Awesome. Are there any other 827 people? I'm sure there are. I don't care what Pun says. Pun says plenty, but at least Pun will say it to my face. That's one thing I can assure you. I don't have a problem with. And what else we got? Slider, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Shout out 473. Question mark. Maybe it's a shout out to 473. I don't know. Okay. Woo! Wow. A lot of people here today. Let's go. Shady Pun. Shady Pun up in the house. All right, buddy. Get ready. Dial you up in here. Let's get ready to boogie. Shady, where's Shady? Where the hell are you, Shady? You just friggin' messaged me today. Oh, there you are. This cat a call. There he is.
You hear me?
Oh, I hear you. Let me get you up in here. You know what? I didn't get my chat all dialed up in here. I think my chat doesn't work yet. I got a new I'm just gonna go to my old scene for now until I figure that out. I didn't have time to do that this weekend. I got a new board and I think I can pull you in this way. So it's all good. All right, go ahead, let me hear you.
You hear me?
Yep, you're in.
All right. Last War fans.
Is that what you're doing? Is that what we're doing? Oh, Lord Almighty!
I was trying to get you official.
Oh, I was just saying. I think I just heard a bunch of people leave. Oh man, let me see. I don't know how to get the chat busted. My chat busted up. Lost my people, Shady.
Dirk.
Lost my people, Shady.
Oh.
Yeah. My chat gone. My chat gone from the screen. That's all right. We'll get some changes. I got chat. I got chat on my end, so I see what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, I've got chat on my end too.
I don't know what happened. Was my chat ever up today? You know what
No.
happens is I constantly messing around. I'm never satisfied with the way this stuff comes out, and I'm constantly messing around and doing shit. And then you know what happens? I just screw everything up. Like the more I mess around, I swear to God, I just mess shit up, man. I have everything working and I'm never satisfied. It's like just leave good enough alone. Stop messing around. But nope, can't do it. Can't do it. So what's going on, brother? How's your new server?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Let's get this up here at least. If I can't get the chat working anyway, I might as well get the
Warzone Duel.
Let me get your info. Let me put your oh shit. Yes, source. Let me get your let me tell people who you are. Go Shady Pun. What server are you on now, buddy?
126.
126. What's your team?
SEF.
SEF. All right. And what's your power now? Go ahead.
335.
Oh, what a wow. He's limping. He's limping. I might catch you.
I'm saving everything.
I know. That's going to be my goal. I'm going to try to catch you. I'm going to see if I can do it. All right. So what everybody Pun Diggler. It's so funny. I wish I get the chat. I'll fix it for tomorrow night. That's so funny. Oh, Pun's good shit. So let me see. That was good. Don't lie, Pun. I tried to swear all the last one piece. A report from Shady, 2 of them, Meteorite War. Oh, you hit Diamore? Leave Diamore. Why are you hitting the WWC, bro?
I don't know.
Leave him alone.
If you're in the mud and Meteor, I cannot. I don't watch. I just hit.
Hey, Slappy hit you with a soft.
Yeah. Slappy can only burn me with protectors.
Oh man, you guys had quite the war. For all you don't know, Slappy in the chat from 107 and Pun, who was oh shit, what was it? What the hell are you? 289? What was your old server?
184.
184. And 184, they were in the season together. So Slappy and Pun got quite acquainted with one another, to say the least. I'll tell you what you survived in season 107. You know what you truly survived? Staring at friggin' Eggplant's base for a season and not getting like completely distracted for hours because I can't do it. Like it's so
good base.
It's unbelievable. It's honestly one of my favorite bases. You know, there's a bunch of bases out there that are really good. But his base is it's just so distracting. It makes me feel like I'm 7 years old, just staring at the freaking gophers. It's crazy. I don't know if all you are familiar with I'll show you so you guys don't think I'm crazy out here talking about Eggplant's base. You guys can see it out here. I'm sure it'll stick out like a sore. He's had it forever, for crying out loud. So he's got to be one of the early ones in here.
Whack-a-mole.
There it is. This is the one I'm talking about, guys. This is when I talk about this base. When you see it, it's just you just get stuck watching the freaking thing out on the battlefield, and you're just watching it. It's just like it's just so good. It's just really just a good base. I don't know. I gotta get the story behind it. And tell us the freaking story. I don't know if he was at friggin' Dave and Buster's one day and he just wanted to make a base. I don't know. But it's pretty damn cool. It's a funny base. Anyway, that's what I'm always talking about. Love that base. Yeah. So how's your new server, buddy?
Oh, it's good. It's really chill. I mean, I couldn't ask for better people. They're super nice.
What's your Warzone duel? Did you win this week?
Oh no way.
Oh, you guys got beat?
No. Oh, we didn't just get beat, QB. We got ran got ran out of town. So
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if the rest of the server just didn't wake up or they just didn't show, or I don't know what happened. We were waiting until the 10-minute mark
Yep.
to port in.
Okay.
At 13 minutes till 164 ports in with over 500 bases all at the same time. I
With
mean, just wham.
okay.
And so I jump in the mud trying to clear a spot,
Mhm.
and I get hit with over 16 rallies in the first 5 minutes.
So you're just
I
rallying
didn't
you
even
out.
have I didn't have time to heal. And I couldn't even heal fast enough.
Is he just sending over the rally squads?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was not fun. So I spent the first 5 minutes of the actual uh
Building troops.
capital battle building troops.
Who
I
are
felt
you
like I was
facing?
fight
What
I felt
server
like I
again?
was
What server?
we faced 164.
164. Okay.
They were they're just a machine.
Shout out to 164, I guess. My
164.
God.
164 is good.
Good for them. I love it. I love hearing that. Man.
They're really deep. I guess they and their engineers are they're some of the best engineers I've ever seen. I
Yeah.
mean, it was ridiculous.
Dude, I'm telling you, those I talked about it on I made the last what was it? Last week, I think. It's the blues, bro. Those strong blues, man. You get a deep,
Mhm.
strong blue server, and man, it's just they're underrated. You know, people talk about stuff and they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, we got to recruit and you know, blah blah blah." But they haven't been telling you. I don't. People don't realize the depth. You don't create that kind of depth in one season. Like, you don't just wake up and you're like, "Oh, you know what? I think we'll get some blues." No, these are like season after season. People are just filling out their server, and it's so hard when you have engineers that are just clearing spots in 2 seconds and they own that field, especially because you know what really hard, and you know this right from being strong, when you're in the back and you don't start out and you're trying to clear bases, those engineers, you need to be able to move. So as a strong base, you can beat people, but if you can't move up to get closer to a cannon or get closer to the front line to throw, if they make you as a strong player throw your squad from, you know, the fourth row back or fifth row back, the amount of time you lose to get to the capital and cannon is unreal. Like, you
It's
know,
not only that,
it's crazy.
like I'm saving stuff right now,
Yeah.
and I don't really have a whole lot to buy. Like I finished T11.
Yeah.
I finished pretty much everything there is to finish
Yeah.
except for tech.
Yeah.
And like I'm at the point now where I've got enough valor bought and saved up to where I don't need any more valor because I don't have the drone. I'm not going to use drone parts. So why
Right.
buy valor?
Right.
So I'm out of diamonds. I don't
Sure.
have any diamonds.
Oh. Yeah, but
I need diamonds. I cannot teleport without diamonds. The
yeah.
devs have got to do something with diamonds. I mean,
Yeah, we
1,500 diamonds for a teleport is
all right.
ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, you want to get into that? I can get into that if you want. So we
Yeah,
were going to talk about that
somebody
later,
needs to
but
say something about it.
okay. So I mean, Slappy has been messaging these devs up a storm, and you know, and this is part of, to me, like what, you know, the problem with, you want to talk about like official unofficial nonsense. It's like the problem is people can't get anything done because okay, so part of when the spending all started, you had a lot of VIP teens, everybody going after, they're upset about the spending. Now I get it, I understand. You know, you started this game, we talked about it endlessly about why people would want to spend, the high spenders, and they're like, oh, you know, don't control us and let us spend what we want, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's the spender advantage is what it is. It's the, hey, I got the money, I can spend it, I can dominate this game, you know, through that, and that's what I'm used to doing, and then you can. But honestly, when you look at the layout of the game, it makes sense. Like, you have people that are 140 million squads, and then you have like other people like me. I'm a high spender and I'm at 91 million. And so even if you got 140 million to 91 million, forget about it. I'm sitting here as a high spender. You guys look at me and I talk about my the red prints on my second and my third team, stuff like this. And my prints, I've got all exclusive weapons, 30s, blah, blah. You guys, your eyes start rolling in the back of your head because that's not the common story. That's not the normal player. Normal players running around with like a 78 million squad. They don't have, they're working on their first squad. They're exclusive weapons. They're asking me constant advice about their skill chips and, stuff like that. That's the norm. Like the norm isn't to have a 90 million squad. So if somebody's 140 million and you're talking about the norm being around 80 or 75, whatever, that's crazy disadvantage. And then to sit there and like yell that you want it and make that advantage bigger is missing the mark. It's just you're talking about you can't sit there and seriously say, hey, the low spenders are impacted by this. No, it's your argument. You want it. You spent 40K to do tactical 100%. So you want the spending to go up. Don't throw light spenders in your back and say, oh, well, now they're getting ripped off, so we got to bring spending back. No, stop it. Stop. So I just think that when we start arguing about things, we have like, and I was talking to Slappy about this today, we just have too many things we're divided in regards to what we're arguing about, right? So we got to stop arguing about the dailies, and we got to stop arguing about the spending, because you're not going to get everybody with that. Not everybody is going to necessarily be on the same page. But there's topics that we all can agree on across the game that can actually get people riled up and do something about it. Like
my thing is, we have these like total mobilization stuff like that. Why couldn't they put teleports in the store and make it to where you could buy them on a discount?
But why? So why? I mean, I agree, like they could, but total mobilization would be a perfect example of what you used, right? So spenders can go out and buy them in total mobilization instead of with diamonds you're buying. What's the real difference? What's the little extra that you're getting from getting them out of total mobilization instead of buying diamonds? You're buying teleports straight out of total mobilization with tickets. It's similar. It's like the problem is the cost of it. It's not only where you're getting it. The problem is it's 1,500 diamonds is obnoxious. That's the problem. I was just telling Slappy today, the Alliance teleport, right? There should never be a thing called Alliance teleport. There should be a button on our system that just says return to Alliance.
And I think every R5 should have a button to where when the day's over, they can hit it and all the bases that are scattered around that, because when you try to run rallies and people are out in the boondocks, they've been ported or they logged off out there waiting. I think they should be able to hit a button and all the bases come together and rebuild the hive.
But think about it, Shady. If everybody had a return to Alliance button, you wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
They could just do it as soon as they log in. They could do it whenever the hell they wanted to. Because what is the cost? What is the advantage? I was talking about Slappy. Like, you could say, oh, well, people could run easier if you hit a return to Alliance button. So what? You know where they are. Go get them. They went to the Alliance.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. What's the big deal? Like, just in all these games I've played, playing video games, there was always like a return to home button or a return to whatever button. Like, there was never like, oh, I have to use additional items to go home. Like, this is crazy. I just don't understand that you're ripping. And 500's not cheap, by the way. To me, that should be the cost of like a real advanced teleport, not one that a free-to-play or a low spender would use. Like,
I think they've cut spending by 90%.
Yeah.
I think teleport should cost 150 diamonds.
I'm fine with that. I listen, I'm realistically, if you want to sit there on your soapbox and say, well, we don't want people to worry about the cost of things. We don't want people, we want the average player to just be able to play the game. All right, then have them stop looking at teleports.
Well, I'm fine with it. If they want to cut spending, that's fine. I don't care. I mean, if anything, it does make the game a little less stressful, and you've got less people ruining their lives over spending tons of money when they shouldn't be spending tons of money.
Okay.
But I mean, my thing is, though, if you're going to say all these things, at least change the game around to make it easier for people to do stuff.
Right.
I mean, not only are the teleports being cheaper going to benefit the spenders,
Yeah.
but it's also going to benefit the entire game, because now you've got people that don't go out and fight because they can't move. They can
Right.
teleport one time, then they teleport back and they're stuck for 5 minutes.
Right. Right. No, I agree. So there were a couple things that I had told Slappy about that I think like we can all get behind. Like I think everybody really can get behind that plays the game. At least the majority of players, I think you'd be able to muster up that they would agree with you. Meteorite. They hate Meteorite. Everybody hates Meteorite at this point, especially without spending. You have no advanced teleports. You can't move around. Free to play, low spend is just sitting ducks. People just love to sit there and peck them off. You're stealing stuff from them, taking their troops, and they got their walls down. You're still taking their troops from their drill grounds. It's unnecessary. Loss of resources, troops, or whatever. So people hate the game. I mean, honestly, you have to start weighing out the bonuses that you're getting from Meteorite to weigh out all the lost resources that you end up getting from the damn event. So I think people can get behind some sort of movement on. I offered to say just close out Meteorite and just make it an event similar to like DS. Just have it open where teleports don't count, the troops aren't real. But you play the event, something like that. But whatever you want to do, I just feel like everybody agrees on it. Winter Storm. Everybody's asked for a second Winter Storm for the rewards. I don't know what everybody's hard on is to get away from the honor points. Why don't you want to give them 16 extra K? What are they going to do? One blueprint? We're protecting the game from one blueprint?
Put stamina in the honor store. Can they not put teleports in there? Let me buy some teleports with my honor points.
And let me tell you, free to play low spenders out there, you're listening. You think you're going week to week with honor points? I can tell you what, high spenders, like you guys look at me, I don't have a lot, I spend them all on my blueprints. High spenders out there, they have an incredible amount of honor points. They're just sitting there with like 70,000, 80,000, 90,000 honor points. They can just do what they want with it. They're buying stuff out of the store already, and that's the additional that they're sitting on. Oh yeah, there's tons of people out there. So what are you protecting free to play and low spend from being able to grow from one extra blueprint a week and then you give everybody fighting, you give everybody a winter. It's just, again, I just think it's something everybody can agree on to do. The advanced teleports, clearly, like the fix of that, right? I think everybody can get behind that. I think if you can rally around at least trying to make progress and get things done on the things that everybody actually agrees with you on and has in common, that's to me the starting point of moving forward. Because I think it hits all pay. These things hit all pay levels in the game.
You know, we could build the devs could give us a building. Let us use our extra dielectrics and build teleports.
Okay. God forbid we use those things. I got about 40 million of them. I'd love to build a teleport. Well, and that's the other thing. I mean, again, we're getting into the free play conversation, but we put out the poll out there, that Netify poll that we have in the WWC to see what people want to do so they can actually vote on it. And I think far and away, like the number one thing that was winning right now was to build your own blueprints on your base. Mm-hmm. Like players just want to be able to build their own blueprints. They want to be able to take their things and just like go ahead and make it cost, take days, but just let me build my own blueprints on the base. I don't disagree with them. What's the difference, right? You have all these, thank you, Snappy. Slappy's over here with these sound effects. Hey, Slappy, can I actually read your message from the developers? You can actually read it. I don't like doing stuff unless I have permission. Said before,
he
didn't mind.
You're not a real creator, so they can't say anything.
Well, no, it's not. Oh, I'm not worried about what they say. I'm more worried about Slappy. If Slappy wants me to read it, not them. I don't. Please, I'm unofficial over here, sir. Pun. I'm good. I'm good, brother. You're in safe waters over here, man. You can't get banned. You're good, bro. Say what you want. All right. So So for those of you that know, we talked about this a while. Slappy had made several points as far as what to address on to the developers. And I'd love to read you what they said back to him based on all his points. He asked for many things to touch on: the spending, the teleports, diamonds. He's touched on it all. And that's another thing we haven't even talked about tonight: the unlimited diamond spending. I mean, Jesus Christ, Pun. How could out of one breath you say, "Oh, we want the quality of life change," and then just allow people to spend unlimited diamonds, whatever you want? You can go ahead, just spend $1,000 and your diamond problem fixed.
I had to buy. I don't know about Slappy, but
stop it.
during season 6, I had to buy. I bet I bought $2,000 just worth of diamonds.
You know what? Listen, Pun and Slappy, you both get soft. Everybody calls Engineer QB over here soft. You know what? You guys ought to learn, because giving this game diamond spending is just horrible. It's just awful. Like, we should just all stop fighting before that happens. You know what I mean? Like, just stop fighting. Just shell up. Go in your shield. Use those 3-day shields. Let's just all take our honor. Let's go take our points and buy the 3-day shields and just call it a day. I mean, no way I'm buying diamonds for nothing. Okay, so here's what his response is. The heartfelt response that Slappy got. I'm going to make sure. We sincerely apologize. We currently outside our service hours. Oh, this is his normal message about how they're outside. They have service hours that Slappy should know. He's bothering them while they're sleeping. Hi, dear. Oh, dear, by the way. Oh, he's got. Like him. Dear. That might change now that they know you're on here, by the way. You're going to be unofficial Slappy. And we have gradually been introducing updates to teleporters over time. The profession class skill free advanced teleport now allows players to store up to 8 teleports instead of 6. Wow. 8 instead. Hear that? Hear that, Shady? 8 instead of 6.
We only get that during the season, though.
Yeah, but that's 8. Stop it.
Well,
Stop complaining.
Give us that every week and let us stack them. That'd be even better.
And yeah, then I just take 3 weeks off. In addition, while the upcoming update won't impact your current off-season directly, as implementation begins in Season 6 for the later servers, they reflect our ongoing effort to address your concerns about optimizing the overall player experience. Specifically, we are adding seasonal teleports to the military merit system to cut down on diamond costs. So they're adding it to the military merit system. What's the military merit system? Fun.
Is that the thing where you, like when we got I don't know, where you ranked in war merit? I don't know.
Well, but it's funny because it says that the upcoming update won't impact your current off season directly.
No, they don't want us. They don't want us fighting in the off season. They want us to be farmers.
Well, I'm saying in the off season, if you don't do anything in the off season, if you don't impact us, like help us in the off season, then by the time you get to the season, you have no resources to play the season. So, you know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. It just seems absolutely absurd to me. So let's see. Okay, so later they reflect our ongoing effort to address your concerns. We are actively listening, and as we build future seasonal content addressing resource pain points remains a continuous priority. Now, here's what he says back. The teleport situation is more than just the season. Amen. The cost needs to be reduced and quantity increased. Preach! Preach, Slappy! The 8 from the seasonal skill was not enough. Oh, was not. You are not understanding. It wasn't. There's no way. It's silly. You are not understanding. I explain it because here's the thing about 8. You're going to say 8, and all the you that are from earlier servers, once you get to like season 5 and season 6, you'll understand like you're defending more than one property in that war zone. Like you're helping your server, so you're jumping around. It's not even just in the fight. By the way, in a fight, obviously you can jump around in the mud and out of the mud, different spots. But even if you get ported, right? Like, so let's say they're all rallying. Even somebody, like Pun. Let's say he just talked about it. Let's say they sit there and rally punt, and then they port him out. How do you think he gets back to the mud? How does he get back there? An advanced teleport. That's what he has to use. So you use them to get back after you've been ported, and you defend multiple alliances, and you defend multiple properties that you own, because people can attack different things. You are constantly moving around during the day in a regular Warzone fighting window, way more than any other seasons. Season 6 especially. It was fun, but you move all the time. So that's why he says, when you think about it, 8 seems like a lot. It's really not. I'm telling you, it's not a lot considering the amount of property you need to do, teams you need to help, and big factor in how you need to come back after you've been ported. Okay, so the 8 was not enough. You are not understanding. I explained this in great detail multiple times. People need to start saving and buying TPs early to prepare for seasons. Exactly. What did we just say? And server versus server and many major events. The part of the ecosystem needs to change sooner than later. I feel like you are brushing me off and not taking these critical changes seriously. I speak for a large portion of the player base, including many VIP team players. If these issues aren't addressed, you risk losing significant players and investors. Now, that's the key, right, Sapi? Because it doesn't matter the investors anymore. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Like, they got their money. They already got their money from a lot of these things, and they're getting the microtransactions still from the $5 and the $10, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're preaching. It's significant players. I mean, if you don't address it, you're dead on. It should really be taken 100% seriously for all of us that want to future the game. It's not about money. Everybody used to joke and say, "Oh, you're wasting your money on a stupid game anyway." This isn't about money anymore. This is just about the money wasn't going to ruin the game. It's the teleport. It's the way we actually functionally play the game is what's going to ruin the game. It's just the game's played the way it was all along. And then these events didn't happen the way they did back in the day. Sure, you could have kill events and people get teleports and move around. And people were spending a lot more money back in the day than they are right now to have teleports anyway. But even then, when you went to the season, you had one building. You could teleport over to one building, and that was it. You didn't have to move, right? You could sit there, and you had to claim your spot. You claim your spot. Hey, our fight's at 12 o'clock. Everybody be ready. And then all of a sudden, the fight would start, and you're not moving. The fight's over. You didn't have to move after that. That's how the season used to be. You want to change the season, you have to also change these things and these functions. If you don't, you're going to ruin the game. He's spot on. He 100% is spot on. And if you love this game, the truth of what's really impacting us. Teleports, fighting, it's all on the line. Resources, a lot of it is gone. And the thing is, you take things and you haven't come up with a plan on how to give them back. So, it's really, the diamonds are a problem, but the fact that you charge for these teleports is a problem to begin with. Like, again, the Alliance one stuff. So Slappy's out there trying to make a difference. He's talking. He had addressed some things earlier as well. He had sent me some, and I'm just going to read you this because I feel this is really what the problem that we're fighting and trying to. It falls on deaf ears, a lot of it, and so I think you really need to turn to somebody, and I will recommend somebody like Slappy. I mean, there's been a lot of people that I've seen that have made some selfish stances in the game as far as what they might be fighting for and things like that. I honestly think what Slappy's fighting for is pretty damn honest in regards to all the people and what he's trying to get accomplished here. And here's the problem, because this is the type of messaging that he's getting back in general. All right? I'm going to read you this straight through. I won't stop. Hi, Dear. And who is Dear? I take it back. I'm going to stop. Who the hell's Dear, Slappy? What, hi, Dear. What have you, did you have a one-night stand with these people? What's going on? Hi, Dear. Apologies for the delay. Thank you for taking the time to put together such a detailed and thoughtful analysis. I can see the amount of time and effort you're invested in breaking down the different aspects of progressing, resource availability, and the long-term experience for players across different server stages. We appreciate your passion for the game and your desire to see it continue to improve. All bullshit. The direction we're moving towards is a more relaxed pace of gameplay where players can enjoy the game after feeling so much pressure to constantly spend in order to keep up. The philosophy applies across the game as a whole and naturally means progression and resource acquisition are intended to become more gradual as players become familiar with this pace. Strategic planning and resource management will also become increasingly important parts of progression. That said, we completely understand the concerns you've raised. We know that changes like this take time to adjust, and we're continuing to evaluate where another additional support may be needed. Over the past few updates, we've already stated in introducing gradual improvements, for example, increasing the number of free advanced teleports from 8 to 6, as well as additional teleport acquisition opportunities during Season 6. We've also actively gathered feedback on which resources players feel are most constrained. Pick up, hold on, it ended there, and then, okay, including teleports, speed ups, and other key progression materials. While it may take some time for these adjustments to be rolled out and resource availability may not return to the levels people were previously accustomed to, please know that the feedback has been heard. We appreciate you taking the time to explain your perspective and help us understand the long-term experience from a veteran's point of view. Okay, so that's really what their response is. Now, honestly, part of it I get, part of it is true. I think that they did try to do the balance of play. Maybe, you know, whatever reason they did, it is, like Shady just said, it makes it a more comfortable environment. All fine and good. But honestly, the response for that message is like, get used to the changes. Thanks for your email. There's no concern of helping him in that message. Like this, hey, we did this, 6 to 8. Enjoy it. Kick back. Don't worry about it, bro. We got you. We've heard you. We know you're pissed off. It's all good. And so here's the funny thing, right? Is we write customer service. This is the only reason I bring it up. We write customer service because we're upset. And we think that we're getting the message back. Oh, your message has been heard and you're understood. And this is what's happening and blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me put you in that perspective of that message I just read to you and who got that message. That's from Slappy. Here's something that you may not know. You may know. I'll tell you anyway. When you become a VIP 18, they give you a special person. They assign you somebody and you get like into WhatsApp or whatever it is. And you actually get to talk to a personal person. He gets a personal person that he can talk to and ask him questions and advice and different things about the game, right? So that's coming from the personal person. That's not just him writing some silly little service request like everybody else does. That's a response from your personal shopper. They did soften the blow with a high deer. I will give them that. But, like, so if you think writing customer service is really the answer, guys, there he goes. His name is Beko? Well, I would imagine her name is Honey if yours is Deer. But I will say that the only reason why I bring that up as a subject is because, honestly, we need to get behind somebody like Slappy. If he's going to start marching to the beat of the drum to try to bring people together, if that's the only thing he's getting, we got to do something. We got to gather together and figure out how to impact to make it some kind of message. I don't know what the answer to that is, but clearly you guys can see that there is no change. There's no changes coming. None that you've asked for, at least, anytime soon. They're not being prioritized. And just because they don't, like I said, I know you guys could say like, hey, bring back spending, boom, and somebody gets angry. And that's what you've heard a lot across the board, because I have too. People that feel like they've spent a lot of money, so they earn the right to say, hey, do this or else. It doesn't happen that way. But this isn't about spending, people. That message wasn't about just spending. The message is about teleports. And what are you doing with resources? He said we don't have resources. The message was about diamonds. It wasn't just spending. They turned a blind eye to him on like things that impact every single player at every single spend level. At every war, server war, every war that you're doing. It's going to impact things And it's not all in a good way, by the way. And you're not stopping. If you guys are all thinking, well, this is going to hold the high spenders in line and stuff. Listen, the same people that spend $1 million that have 140 million squad, they can afford to buy $100 worth of diamonds. They'll keep buying diamonds if they need to. Like, you're not going to stop. Don't think at any time you're going to be saved because they ran out of stamina. Okay? They'll figure that out. They'll go to the honor store. They'll do something to get. They'll figure it out. They'll get diamonds. They'll get teleports. But the other 99% of the game is going to struggle with these things for real. For real. So I just think it's worth talking about. It's really a subject that's hitting something severe. Bun's all fired up.
I mean, they need. The thing is,
Go ahead, Shady.
the high spenders. The high spenders. The server needs us to have teleports to go protect the server. I mean, it's and if somebody's being attacked, just like on Saturday, there was fights. I didn't want to spend the diamonds, so I just didn't go. It was going to be too much work to teleport to the other server and then teleport over there, and then they all leave and go somewhere else. I just don't want to spend the diamonds. I mean, I right now I'm picking my fights, and it's not fun. I don't log in very much on Saturday because fighting's not as much fun when you don't have as many diamonds.
And now you touched on it, and that's my biggest concern. That is honestly my biggest concern in the game. Is you just said it. I don't log on as much. Because that's the direction we're going. Thank you, Slappy. Look at this guy. Listen, you stop it, dear. You stop that right now. So, yeah, I mean, the biggest problem is people are going to stop logging on. And that's... this guy is out of control. People are going to stop logging on. And that's the worst thing you can have for the game. Think about it. It's not only people just stop logging on, okay? People stop in the alliance chat. Your chats start dying because people aren't on anymore. So your world chat stops. Your alliance chat stops. You know, people aren't on to do alliance exercise. There's so many things that happens when people stop logging on. It's not just about high spenders don't whatever. It's when all of these things are impacted and people stop logging on to your game. They stop playing the game that you love. That is the sign of death. That is the sign of death. Anybody who's been at a weaker alliance, and I played at a weaker alliance earlier, if you've been at a weaker alliance, you can barely get through alliance exercise. People don't log on. I've been there, guys. Matter of fact, I can tell you right now, all you that are a smaller alliance, you don't think I know? I know. Okay? There's barely friggin' chats going on. When you're in war and you need people to heal you, there's not enough little... See this right here? This right here? Yeah. At a really low alliance, this is foreign to people. They don't see the little helping hands over here. There's not enough people on to heal your troops because you're at too small of an alliance. That's what it's like at smaller alliances. I've been at I visit them all the time, make sure. That's where I can help people the most to try to play the game, to learn verses and different things to go on. But their people aren't on, they're just not as active. Okay, and that's fine. You have an alliance to go to that caters to that. I'm not calling you out for being in there. What I'm saying is that's what the rest of the game is going to look like. And that's going to symbolize death. That's the truth. And I never fearmonger, ever. I hate it. And I'm telling you the truth of what I see. Like, people are literally going to not have to be on as much if they can't do these activities. What for? If you can't fight, then why are you going to log on Friday? What point do you have for kill event or server wars or during the season when you have fighting multiple days a week?
I mean, you know how much I love Meteor. And I don't even play. I played one round of Meteor each time, and I didn't even teleport around. I just sit there in the middle and collect the little blue thing. It's just not. It's not fun. If I can't go fight, it's not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? So last word, it's funny. This is the last word. I'm just reading your comments now, catching up with you. First of all, the way you play Meteor, I don't know anybody can play that way anyway. You're an insane man. Last Jesus Christ, it's another level when he plays Meteorite. He gets in like this tunnel vision. Last War Terror brings up a great point in the chat, by the way. I would never I would have called you a naysayer, Last War Terror, and I've heard many people say it, and it's hard to believe. But like he's saying, sometimes he feels that's their end goal to try to kill the game, to promote a new game. I gotta be honest. I would have thought like, hey, that's crazy. That's crazy talk because you already have everybody here. Why would you want to start a new game when you can just try to correct the one you're in? Why would you do that? And what do you like? And then you got to hold like to steer people to a certain place. What are they steering people to? Because I don't know what their goal is and stuff like that. But I got to tell you, I'm not necessarily siding with him that they're trying to do like kill it, but shit's starting to not make sense is all I'm saying. Right?
Don't worry, because apparently there's a group of YouTubers that are creating their own game.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's great. I'm sure that'll be on the up and up. I'm sure. You know what? You know what it reminds me? You have all these people that are coming up, these YouTubers, is whatever that you're, hey, game out there, guys. You're gonna have a game out there. Let me tell you something. You ever heard of the Fire Festival? You're gonna be Ja Rule in a courtroom signing up for that game. But whatever. It's just crazy. What up? Pun, somebody DM a game. Pun, Bun Bun's messaged you in the game. Let's see.
Yeah, she did this weekend, and I haven't answered hardly any DMs here lately. Been so frustrated that I don't have any diamonds or teleports, so I log in and collect my digs and log off.
Advances and the new servers start to tell you. And I'm sorry, I don't have the chat, guys. I will correct this tomorrow, by the way. So it's my bad. I got a little new screen, and then I didn't have time to test it all out. So I'll tell you some of the chat. If you guys aren't, it's on YouTube. If the new servers start to be like that, maybe they'll care. The servers been around for 2 or 3 years that can't grow. They don't care. Yeah, well, that's it. And Advances, that's what it kind of feels like. Is a lot of these rules are to promote the newer servers and not care as much for the OGs, which is such a slap in the face. I mean, one of the things that I've really, really pay respect to always since I've been on is our OGs. The people that came before me, the people that played this game with all the bugs and issues and problems, that stuck through all the bullshit, that didn't have as good of a game experience as everybody else. They didn't get anything bonus for it. Well, they did get a bonus half shit season, I guess, so you can count that as a bonus. But listen, they don't get anything extra. It's not like, hey, you're an OG, so you get 500 bricks or you get whatever for going through this shitty experience. They got to just go through it. And they do it because they love the game. And so, I don't know, I respect them. The game exists because of them to me, like to go through all of that, whatever. Always respect them. But it does feel like, yet again, getting shafted if you're an OG. Because you're caring more about the new people that are coming in to reboot the game rather than the established people. So, I don't disagree with you, Advances. It's unfortunate. Woo says we couldn't afford teleports or healing troops or creating troops. There you go. And Woo is like free to play. So that's coming, and that's what I was trying to say, Woo, coming from a free-to-play voice. That's what I was trying to say, Slappy. It's like across the board, everybody agreeing. It's good shit. That's what we got to do. We got to come together in a common thing. So I'm happy to hear you feel that way. There's Koala. Speaking of it, let's see. What up, buddy? Why not during these events like server have a skill that unlocks like Meteor where they can get, say, 10 free teleports? 100% agree. Advanced should be discounted. It falls on deaf ears. Yeah. Koala, there it is. 100% agree, Koala. Anything would be helpful. A skill that would just dump 10 on people would be nice. It certainly would. Like, just whatever. And then if people use them quickly, then so be it. At least then, Koala, you make a point for a more of a strategic game, right? Hey, you only got 10. Figure out how to use them. Something like that is at least officer strategy. Like, you can't just hop around every 2 seconds. You got to figure it out. So I wouldn't mind that. Just something.
There you go, QB. There's you some new alliance tech that the devs could put out.
New alliance tech. I like it. Why did somebody say that?
No, I'm just saying
Oh, 'cause
that's something that they could do. They could come out with an alliance tech that could give your alliance like a free, like a like a reduced cooldown on cross server teleports.
I do like it. I do like it. Oh, see, Tanky. Tanky did find his way here. Look at Tanky. Found his way. No, spending. I don't know how spending. I'm not behind the spending route, Tanky. I don't understand how that helps. I don't get how extending. Where does spending end? Like, where's the ceiling? 160 million marches, 180 million marches. Where does it end? Because the other people can't grow fast enough. So you're leaving them in the dust at 78 million. So where do your marches end? It's just wild. You know, it's just that's fallen on deaf ears to free to play low spender. I feel like that's the opposite spectrum of like people have been left in the dust too long in this game. We can't keep doing that to people. And I feel like these last few months that they've done a lot of this stuff, free to play has actually been having more fun in the seasons and like the free exclusives that they're giving them. I'm starting to see people get 4. Can you imagine? There's people in season that just finished season 6. They're still trying to finish their first squad with exclusive weapons to 30. Like, come on, that's reality. Like, that's wild. That's crazy that they haven't had enough to get to one team. You've been walking around with 3 teams at level 30 for how long? Because I know I've had all 3 for a long time. That was my last one, I think, at the start of like season 6, maybe, was the last hero I was just finishing off. Stetman, I think I was getting done at the beginning of season 6. I know it was season 5 off season. I know that much. And that was the last one I had. It's crazy that they don't have it at all. Strex, let's pick a day and have everyone we possibly can, and I'll talk about TPs. Yeah, let's all get together. Let's all get to the bar. Let's go. Let's go to the quad through the gymnasium.
But QB, the free to play are still getting left behind. Because look at this Champions Duel.
Yeah.
The higher you finish,
right,
the more awakening shards you're going to get for free. Free to play aren't getting those, so you're giving the people that have higher power more power.
But how is that any different than it was before in the Champions Duel?
It's not, but
that's what I mean.
But if they're going to sit there and say they're going back to their roots, well, then you're really not, because you're still giving the more powerful people more stuff.
Well, somebody needs to get it. I mean, the Champions Duel, I don't point out that much, only because the Champions Duel has always been a pissing contest. Like, it's really never made any, like, everything in Last War is usually about team, alliance, server, whatever. The Champions Duel is like, hey, you spend the most money, we're going to give you some awards for it. That's what it's always been. It's been, and then they make it a luck fest too, by the way. So you get to the 2 strongest people, and it's like, I'm gonna guess your counter squad, and you're gonna guess my counter squad. And if I outguess you, then I get first place. That's what it is. There's no strategy behind it. You just have to you're picking random, and if they win, they win. That's, but it's a pissing contest. So you're 100% right. The stronger people are always going to get the stronger rewards in a Champions Duel. So, but I mean, it really is. It's really a guessing contest. Crazy. Slider, we have decent activity, but I constantly have to adjust my batch heal number from 100 to 500. Takes too long to do more than so that's small alliances. Yep, that's what happens. 100%. Yep, yeah, it's rough. It's rough times. It's rough times. It's more rough for people who aren't used to it to try to get used to it when you have been out of that environment for a long time. When I first started, I was in a smaller alliance, but then once I got used to the bigger alliances and the advantages that come from it, and I got out of that fast. I'll see you at some point in time. Let's see. Okay, who else we got? Who else we got in here? Make sure everybody gets going back. Fun fighting. Not wrong. Funfly had a game like this and it died, and they came out with Last War. Yeah, they did. There was another game. So yeah, it's not far off. Let's see. Didn't they start a medieval one? We ignored me. What? It's not good. Don't ignore Bun. You can get yourself in trouble. Last word devs in a game called Top Coat. Was that really the name? I can tell you right now. It's Top Coat is the name of the game. It sounds like something that's trying to like. It sounds like what was that? What was that dude that used to catch a predator? What was his name?
Um,
That guy was awesome. He would come in the Hyde's house and go, "Hey, what are you doing there?" "Oh, no. Sit down. Why don't you sit down? We're gonna talk." I forget that guy's name. I forget his name. Anyway, that reminds me, it would be like, Top Coat. Top Coat sounds like a catch a predator game. I gotta tell you, Top Coat. What a terrible name for a war game. All right.
What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name.
I know. I don't remember. The chat will remember him. He was guy was a hero. I barely get as listen. I got a bone to pick. Oh, hold on, Ray got a bone to pick. Okay, let's hear it. How war leader profession needs free teleports, at least 5 to 6. How come engineers get it, but war leaders that are expected to fight in the mud don't? Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Everybody should get them. So I agree with you. I think the reason why Rayrod was because before high spenders were getting the most diamonds because you were spending for money, so you can afford them, as opposed to free to play low spenders always were engineers. So they would need them because they didn't have the diamonds to spend. It was a generalization on the professions more than anything else. So it would make sense, back at a time where you're gonna make it more fruitful for an engineer to move around and stuff who couldn't afford it. However, I don't disagree with you now, Rayrod. I'm not going to shit on anybody's idea in regards to giving somehow people teleports. So I love it, and I love yours too. But you want to put it in the season, but or the like a team season skill or the team skill over here, alliance skill. I'm all for it. Anything. Build them. You said build them on your base. I'm not throwing anything out. That's whatever. I love it. I love anything that's driving down the cost and giving people more of them. Silly. They really need to drop the cost of the teleport from the diamond store because that's it. And if you go ahead, you gonna say something?
I mean, I just feel like the people that are making the decisions, sounds like the people that should be making the decisions for this game are in our chat.
Oh, and that's honestly what a lot of times we're more free to play, low spender haven. We're more that was our original point to start WWC anyway, is kind of get people together, help them, get people who needed help, advice, and like solid actual help instead of the VIP 18s who don't necessarily need it. But I'm not surprised that more people are coming up with ideas. The problem is really, though, it's a matter of you come up with ideas. You have somebody like Slappy who's speaking right to people who are associated with the game, and they're just sidestepping. So it's, I don't know. And I've said this for a while. I don't know who the game was listening to. I don't know who they do, but I don't know that has they're not listening at all, or they have the intentions of the right people at heart when they're talking to these people making these decisions anyway. I think you need, if you want to improve your game, if you do care about it, you need to speak to more people. And it's not just people with a high number associated with their VIP status. You need to talk to all people's experience in the game. Free to play and low spend and stuff are out there. You can talk to them. I'm quite sure their customer service that goes to a shredder has plenty of information that they're trying to give to people, that they've written, that they've talked to, that there's messages. And we're in an AI world. Like, how hard, honestly, I can code this overnight for you. How hard is it to hook AI up to your customer service messaging, get all the ideas together, and then spit out the top 10 ideas, and then show everybody in Last War through an email what everybody's top concerns are that they messaged you or something? How about transparency? It'd be amazing how much people appreciate transparency. It would amaze you.
Because their AI program is too busy muting people for saying that their French soccer team sucks.
See, I was just telling Bun Bun this the other day. I'm like, that's why we have to be unofficial. We want to say shit. Yeah. I agree, Koala. All devs need to do is release a statement, give people an insight on what they are planning to do, topics they are looking to revise or add. It's the lack of again, perfect, Koala. Exactly. Couldn't agree with you more. Transparency, 100%. You got to bring people on the journey that you want to have. You want to talk about how you want to help people or what you're doing. You got to bring people on that journey. You can't just sit there and go, yeah, I'm changing that. Trust me. Just come along. Trust me. I completely agree with him. But yeah, Chris Hansen. That was it. Look at Beck. Beck $20. Thank you, Beck. You have to do that, brother. Chris Hansen. That's it. Yeah, Chris Hansen's phenomenal. Love Chris Hansen. For those of you that don't know who Chris Hansen is, he's been off the air. He is a child molester catcher. That's what he is. They would pursue people and he would catch a predator. What's the name of that show? All right, it was on 2020 or something, wasn't it? I don't know. It was like Catch a Predator. I'm pretty sure was the name of it.
He still does it on YouTube.
Does he really?
Yeah, he started his own YouTube channel.
It's smart. There's plenty of them out there. And by the way, Chris Hansen, keep going. Keep doing God's work, buddy. Keep it up. I'd love to throw you money. I wish you had a chat, Chris Hansen. Throw it towards you. Keep up the good work. All right, the developers of Top War Top War, not Top Coat. Somebody said Top Coat. It's like Top War makes way more sense. Of Last Word Survival and Fun. Okay, they were founder. Okay, well that makes sense. If you don't succeed, try again, I guess. Man, 2014 Elux was sold to a Chinese strategic 433 million, and both founders eventually went their separate ways to build their own gaming studios. However, the founders maintain strong ties. You know what doesn't make sense to me though? Everybody talks about like, oh, let's just run this game to the ground and then get another game. It just doesn't make any sense. Like you're pumping money in. Like every time you put something out, you're still getting $5, $10. These microtransactions are coming from thousands of people, thousands upon thousands of people. You're bringing in a profit. How much more could this game cost to actually run? That your overhead, that you're not bringing in a profit from all the microtransactions. It's got to be incredibly profitable. So the changes, if you really just wanted to kill the game, then you wouldn't even worry about any new content. Just play the content you have. And the changes that they're doing to the game, they're spending money on changes. Like we get them through emails, like all the bugs and different things. They're just not the ones you're asking for. So it's like, if you don't care about the game, then just do a few changes of the things that people are asking for. If you don't care about the game, then just make the advanced teleports free and let people play whatever they want to play. Who cares? Make them all free and let people run the game to the ground if you want. Some of the stuff just doesn't make sense for you not to care why you would do it. And again, the number one reason it is for most people is it's got to be the most profitable. It's got to be profitable. Not the most, but it's got to be profitable. Like, you guys all focus on the $100, like, do this for $100 and do that for $100. Think about the games that are the most profitable. Monopoly Go and Candy Crush and all these games why are they popular? They don't need $100 packs to play that game. They just need $1.99 here and $4.99 there. They're microtransactions. They just get so many people with microtransactions. You don't need all this crazy, expensive things to make money. So I don't know. When you need the people that are willing to hook their credit card up to a game to play it. And you have that. We have proof of that. Thousands upon thousands of servers. We have what are we in? We're at 2,500 or something. Our servers are still pumping out and people are still filling them up, which will tell you that they're still pumping in money and microtransactions. So it's just hard for me to believe people would want to start a brand new game that guarantees you nothing when you have a guaranteed bottom line right here in front of you. It seemed would be a horrible business model to give that up. Horrible. But that's just me. And I can tell you, honestly, I don't know, you guys love playing this game. I know this isn't your first game. You played Top War. You did blah, 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 whatever you guys have, you played before and done whatever. I can tell you, QB's a Last War player. You're not going to see QB on Top War 2. QB's not going to play some, Fire Festival game that YouTubers create and going to throw money down their throat. No. As Axel Foley once said, I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. No. I play my game. I play Last War. That's what I play. That's where you're going to find me. That's it. I'm in. There ain't going to be a WWC for the whatever other game they got going. There might be somebody else who plays it. Somebody else who wants to come on to WWC and sell that, do that, or whatever. But I don't know. I just can't get myself into. I can't go through this again. I tell you what, I can't go through this again. There's too many people. I like too many people. I couldn't hop to another game with all the people that I know in this game and talk to. I can't get through all my messages here. I'm going to start another game? Holy shit. Jeez, I don't know how you guys do it. Crazy. I watch
Arena.
What?
Don't forget Arena.
Right. Thank you. I did forget it.
Well, Bun reminded me, and I reminded you.
Thank you, Bun. Oh fuck. Yeah, I gotta do this. Tell Slappy to turn away. Because I'm soft. I got Doberman
107
already.
in Arena.
You do?
No, I didn't know if you guys did.
I don't. No. I have Slappy who's watching.
Oh.
So I don't gotta move. We gotta hustle. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna have to throw our overlord over here. Here. Yeah, let's try that. Oops, yeah, still couldn't take 3 of them. Here we go. Oh, my bro. They make me beat. They make me beat. I don't like this. I don't like fighting. Brother. He can forgive me. Oh, and now Spectrum too. I'm sorry, Spectrum. I'm sorry, brother. Thanos. Oh, not enough there. Keep it going. Keep it going. Here. Got to stay in the. He's trying to stay in the top 20. This is incredibly hard for me to make in the top 10. I saw it earlier this week. I was like, there's just no way. There's just no way. People too strong. All right, it's going to take 3 from Rich. Damson. All right, how we doing? All right, I'm up to 16th. Not bad. Look away, Slappy. I'm up to 16th. Look away. We're in the top 5. That'll be a good one. Black Love's probably strong. Oh yeah, 27, up 15th. Is he? Oh, see. I told you he's looking. He's playing Arena Dairy Queen. I told you. Told you. Ah, Shady.
I'm up to 10th.
10th?
I said I'm in 10th place.
Shit.
We have K-Pug.
Do you?
Yeah, that's who we have in Arena.
Yeah, beat Captain Bill. That's a good one. That's going to be up there. 25 more. Up. I'm up to 14th. Slapjack again. I just beat Slapjack. What did I do? this, and I think I can beat him. Yep. All right, there's another one, 22. It's gonna be a while to get the 13th though. Mike Demand, let's see, can I beat him here? And shit, let's try it. Let's go for, I gotta go 3 for 3. I gotta try to beat people all. Nope. 28 out of him. Ooh. How am I doing on time? I gotta do two per minute.
Now we got 7 minutes left.
Timing it pretty good, I think. That's another good one right there. 27. All right, I'm moving. I'm moving. There's another 3. There's a huge difference. Oh yeah, I gotta move it over here. I think I could take 3 out of 3 on this. Let's roll. All right. What's that now? Am I? Oh man, I'm almost to 13. I think I can get the. Oh man, they make me fight Panther again. I don't like that. Sorry, Panther. Loam. Can I beat Loam? Let's see. Tank. This is a tough one. This is a toughie. He's pretty damn strong. 82, 80. Where's his power at? Is it in tank? I'm gonna guess it's not. We'll go with this and see what happens. Yes, there it is. I got Loam. 27 points. That got me in the 13th. Oh, it got me in the 13th. I went right back to 14th. Level 34. What we got for time? I don't think I can get anything for this guy. I don't think he can. Oh, I did. I beat this dude? Damn, that's good. 28 out of that, too. Loki. I beat Loki. Shit, I'm fucking beating people I don't usually beat. Good thing. It must be because Slappy's watching. Motivation. Anyone? Come on, who cares if they're fighting? What's the difference? Just let me. Jesus. We got 9 left. All right, all right. I'm with the graph now. Oh, Vulture. I can't beat Vulture. Vulture too strong. Vulture too strong. I gotta be soft on this one. He got on them steroids. He got on them Doberman steroids too. I can't catch him anymore. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, I'm gonna do this one. I got you there. All right. 7 left. 7 and 4 minutes. I don't know if I can, and I don't know if it matters anyway, to be honest with you. Then 13th, 10th, yeah, well, I can't do that. Look at this, 2,200. Look at the difference between that and 10th place. There's no way. I'll keep winning my fights. And this guy, I think this guy's the one in. I think this person's in 10th place. Let me see. Is this Hunsky or something? Hunsky? I just took 23 from him. Oh, yeah, he's right there. Do I have a revenge on him? Hunsky. Oh, yeah. What do I got? 3 minutes? Okay. That'll take 20. It took, what'd I take? 50? I just took 50 points from him. I don't know if that helped, but he's down to 23.85. I just got knocked back, though. In 3 minutes. What did I beat LOL with? What was my lineup? Because I don't usually beat him. LOL. Where is it? Right here. LOL. What did I use? Air. Gorilla on air. Okay. Let's roll. Yeah, did it again. Oh, bitch. Another 28 points. Too far back. Too far.
Ours is I keep falling back down.
Well, it's bullshit because I just smacked the person in 10th place twice. And I smacked Loki too. I smacked all three of these guys. No, the Vulture I did not. Vulture smacked me. Bad. Yeah, he's Vulture be strong. Oh, I beat him. Damn, that's good win. I don't usually beat Vulture. That's hella strong. That's good stuff. Must be my 3% tactical. You like Vulture, Slappy? Well, guess what? You can call him soft because he lost a QB. He lost the engineer QB, by the way. Doberman ran. Doberman ran all the way to first place, so I couldn't fight him. He ran away from me, Shady.
Let's see if this holds up. I'm in 5th right now.
Oh, 5th? That's pretty good. Yeah, UXW has, let's see, well, 118 has 1st, 2nd. We got 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, and 10th. A lot of valor.
Damn.
A lot of valor coming my way.
I thought Doberman was soft.
Yeah. He's, well, to Slappy, he is. Slappy running around 500 million, probably. He's probably over. Is he over 5? Slappy, are you over 500 million? No, where you are. He's Mexican Vulture, right? Because he lost the engineer QB. Oh, that's funny. Now, you guys watch the true pleasure of what is fun about being in a strong team. Because all the valor that's about to come in. I'm gonna get like 3K in valor right now, Pun. $2K. All right, here it is. Look at this. You got 7th? That's top 10, bro. Good job.
Yeah.
There's no matter once you're 4th. 4 through 10 don't matter. You know, you're all getting the same thing. All right, let's go. Here we go. Watch all these rewards come popping in right now. 3v3 just started. There's the champion duel. I got unclaimed champion duel reward stuff. I got daily rewards for Brawl. All kinds of stuff. No, here it is right here. Here's all the gifts right here for 3v3. Boom. 2.5K. How about that for Valor? 2.5K, not bad. Not bad in a day's work. Do a damn thing. Thank you to all those people. So let me publicly thank here. I don't need to go in and say what do we got going on here? The semifinals. Now I'm in the semifinals there, Slappy. I made that. Our numbers are absolutely incredible. The number of people that we have in the Champions Duel. I think we have Pun. I think we have like 16 people between first and third place in the Champions Duel.
In your group?
Yeah, from 118.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like here, I'm like if you look through our grouping is right here. Here's our grouping. So right here you got Mike the Man and Okie Dokie. Right there, there's two. There's two people from UXW. You got UXW, Uncle Rich, that's 3. You got right here, you got Thanos is 4. You got him, top 4, that's 4. And then who else you got? Let's see. Nobody in that grouping. Black Panther, that's 5. Flap, that's 6. Dame, that's 7. Andy, that's 8. Drax, that's 9. 10. Insidious Breaking's 11. 12 for Denali. Jonathan is 13. 14 with Loam. 15 Peanut. 16 Jane. 17 Black Love. Let's see, 18, 19. 20. 21. 22. 22 people in top 4 spots. That's pretty damn good, huh?
Yeah, we had 2.
Did you? You had 2? Were you one of them?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got second. Yeah, we're going up against Soft Ass 107, so it's.
Oh, are you in the
easy.
season? You're in a season grouping?
No, in
Champions Duel?
Champion Duel. Yeah.
Oh man. What did Slappy's over at first? He's got a first, I guarantee that.
Yeah, he got first. Him and Eggplant. I'm going up against their number 4 guy in their server, though, I think.
They'll probably be in they'll get past the semi. They'll probably get the knockout. They'll get the knockout and then they'll be somewhere in there. They'll both get there. Actually, I think 107 got another 18. They got what's his name, right?
Yeah.
From 183.
Yeah, they got
Superman's,
JTB.
Joe Superman's man there. What's he? The polar bear was the JD.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to be there too. They might all 3 make the damn knockout round. he said we'll see you soft when he faces you. Yeah, that might.
And I have the worst luck in this damn thing. I have never made the knockouts.
Is he in your bracket?
No. In my bracket, I've got ATZ from 77. I've got Ma is my number 1.
Okay. Yeah, Mom's real strong.
Yeah. And it's me and then Lord
77?
and Lord Kangaroo.
It's Ma 77? ATZ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, really strong. Really strong. So, but top 2 make it. So you can make it in the top 2 and get the semifinal.
Yeah, I should make it. I mean, the third place guy is 304 THP, and I'm 335. I mean, I should make it.
Yeah. Anybody is? I wonder. Is anybody betting? Anybody betting on me? I got any bets over here? There's somewhere. Oh, right here. You can see the bets. Oh, there's Wisconsin. Hey, Bun, you gotta put some money on Wisconsin. He's over there.
I have 137.
Huh?
I have 137 in y'all's champions duel.
What do we have? I don't know. 111, 162, 90. 130. Yeah, 137's in here. Yeah, 162. Yeah, which means we have king too. I don't see me. Am I in the bottom here? Am I at highlight match? Uncle Rich's. I did not see it. There's Doberman's in a highlight match. Shows Peanut. Oh yeah, I am. I'm in a highlight match. Wow, somebody put money on me. I don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm an engineer. Oh, who am I going against? Oh, I didn't even. Oh, Daxino? In row. My own server. 118 versus 118. You can't go through a match without finding somebody from 118. It's like, it's crazy. 118 there, 118 here, 118 against 118. You got 118 in this one. You got 118 in that one. You got 118 over here. That's crazy. They're everywhere. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But this is when you hopefully you saved enough. I told you my advice to you was to not spend any black market money and just hold on to it and save it till the end. This is another reason why you don't spend your black market money and you just hold on to it, because you get to bet it. You don't lose the damn thing. You get to bet. Now, I will tell you this that I've learned too from the betting. I'll give you guys a heads up. You need to be very careful with the landslide bets, with the people who are incredibly favored in some of the knockout or some of the semifinal matches. Be crazy careful, because they could sucker you in. Sometimes the if it's a crazy underdog, they offer more money for the one who is the underdog, right? And the strong people will tell their people to bet on the other person, and they'll lose on purpose. 100%. I've seen it happen way too many times. So I would be very careful when you don't pick the very competitive matches, because some of them throw it on purpose. It doesn't mean shit to them, especially for the first place people. They could win anytime. It's very easy. So don't just bet on landslides. Let that be a WWC thing that saves you money for the black market this season, okay? Make sure you're betting, and make sure you understand who you're betting on. I would bet, when I say that, you're usually, if you want to get the landslide people that you need to be careful of, don't bet on the number ones, and bet on the number twos instead. Typically, anybody who's currently ranked a number two, they need all the wins they can get to fend off the third and the fourth person. So they're not going to be able to throw the matches. It's the first place people you have to be careful of. It's the ones that are so strong in the semifinal, they don't even have to look, and they know they're going to go to the knockout round. Those are the ones you need to be careful of, because they're going to try to snipe you and help their people get double the money from the black market. So there you go. That's your tip. Did you know that, Shady? Have you ever seen that? Guys ever do that for you guys?
No.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, it happens. It happens all the time. Crazy. And I see people lose money, and I'm like, oh my God, you fell for it. They tricked you. Not to like fell for it. I mean, like, you're supposed to know. You're not going to be able to know, really. So that's why I just say stay away from the number one people. All right. So what did we talk about? We talked about stats. Let's talk about Warzone real quick. All right, so we had a Warzone on Saturday, guys. We extended the winning streak. We won. Now, I just want to talk to a little bit about 116 here. I don't really, not my job to knock servers when they're down, and it is what it is, their own prerogative and what they want to do. But guys, if you tuned in to Saturday, if you didn't, by all means, you can go look at it. It's not much to look at. On all 4 of these, by the way, I think all 4 of them were 100-0. 100-0 on all 4 of these brackets here. And when I talked to Hulk yesterday, he told me that they had won 100 to just about 100-0 because nobody showed up. They didn't. The other server just didn't even bother showing up. And so that's what happened to us. If you look at our on Saturday, we got all geared up and nobody showed up for the war. Okay. Now this isn't just. I'm going to show you this server that decided to not show up. Okay, that decided, hey, we don't want to fight. We're going to lose anyway. We don't want to fight and blah blah. Look at this server, guys. I want you to really take it in. This is 368 million is their top here. 316, 309 THP. These are higher than me, these two. And then you look at 309, 309, 305. They have 1, 2, 3. They have 5 people over 300 million. And they have 115 people that were over 200 million THP. This is a deep server. This is a strong server. These aren't people who are just completely weak and have nothing going on. And so here's what I say about this. If you're going to lose, you're going to win, you're going to lose, not going to be competitive, whatever it is, you have to open boxes anyway. So just fight. Show up, drop in, actually fight people, lose some troops, get your boxes, and then take off. But why would you just not show up at all? Like, I don't know. You're just reserving it for the following week. You're just, whatever you're doing. I don't know. I think it just speaks to, I don't know how you make it a more competitive round. It seemed like you have 115 people that are over 200 million. I don't think this is a weak server. You've all seen weak servers out there. You see weak servers out there. This is not a weak server. But they're just like, we're going to conserve it. And I think it kind of, the reason why I bring it up is because I think it speaks to the status of our game. This is what it's come to. And when we talked about early on about people who are not showing up, people are packing it in, people are just chilling, they're not fighting, not pulling it in. This is exactly an example of that. It's a server that had they have plenty of populated strong people. They have people up at the top. They don't have any super, 500 million people, but they have stronger people. And they made a decision. Hey, they made a business decision and said, hey, you know what? Let's play for next week. This week ain't gonna work out for us. I'm all good. Let's hit the high road. Because you can't get enough troops, resources, diamonds, and stuff back. So they pieced out and said they didn't want to fight. And this is the beginning of it, guys, of what we're looking at right now. This isn't the final straw of what our game looks like. This is kind of what it looks like on the way down of these things are going to occur. If a competitive server decides to make a business decision this early because they're looking at next week already, when a weak server did it, it made sense. Competitive servers start doing it, you're like, what the hell is going on here? So, I don't know. It was incredibly disappointing. But anyway, so all 4 of these servers, 33. I can't speak to if these people showed up, by the way. I did not get a chance to watch there. As you guys know, on Saturday, I cut to the end to just show that they all ended around the same time, which told me what the score was. We saw 120. They won 100 to nothing. They actually won 100 to 0.01. So I know somebody showed up because the other tab got 0.01. But it was 100 to nothing for 120. It was 100 nothing on all 4 of them. So now we take on 43. Now I know 43 is showing up. So just going to tell you 43 coming up this week. It's going to be incredibly difficult. A lot of tough squad here. Take a look at them. You got a 473 million. here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over 300 million. Incredibly strong. And then you look at all the over 200 millions. These are, I mean, this is an OG server. So they have a ton of populated over 200 million people. You got 137 of them. So they are a good competition, to say the least. That should be a hell of a fight. A hell of a fight for 43. And our first fight, really, like a server war against an OG squad. So excited about that. Excited about that. Then we got on the other side, we have 120 against 96. Base 120 during the season. Good squad over there. You had Winner, Crash. Over here, 400 million squads, and then they have a slew of over 300 million people. Magic and Jin, Doc, like all these folks over really strong. They have another 8 here, and then you look at their populated a ton of over 200 million. So they're bringing a good squads. And then 96 is you end up having to face 2 of the stronger people in the game. Period. It's You're facing quite the squads here. Got to go up against the money squads. You got Stickman and Abria, 607, 557. You got Stone's account that they made VIP 18. This was before the spending changes. This was a perfect example of how the spending changes helped, because I think they got like 150 total hero power in like a couple months on this one. It seemed. 150 total hero, 150 million. Tanky coming in 4th. You could see him in the WWC chat earlier. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at for Saturday. What do you think of that, Pun?
Looks like fun. I mean, I all I gotta say is if our server doesn't show up this week, it's gonna be bad.
Oh, do you know who you're facing? Who are you facing?
159.
Are they strong?
No, their top guy is 285 THP.
Oh my, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, I already threatened the server. If they didn't show up, I was burning everybody.
Oh, good. Well, there's some morale. There's some morale, Shady, we need. I wonder who 107 is facing. Hey, wasn't there anybody in chat? Wasn't there somebody who was facing 107? Oh, there it is. There it is right there.
107 is facing 80.
Mr. Jade just set it up above. Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, our friends over at 80. Big fans. Big fans.
I'm in the same group, Warzone dual group as 107.
You're in the same. Oh, are you? Oh, so you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, 80 is incredibly strong. Now, there was somebody who left 80 though. Bua Bua. There was their strongest account left 80. I still didn't understand that. I don't know what happened. Oh, I did get the story on that one. I did get the behind the scenes story on that. I forgot. See, you know what happens? I talk about this, Pun. I get these stories. I get the vault stories that I put in the vault, and then I even forget. I just forget them because I can't talk about them anyway. So why do I care? And I just put it like in some kind of place in my mind that I don't even remember. But yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So Boo had left 80, and it's 3. I don't think they did. They get a gold? I don't know that they have a gold. Do they? Can you look at their server, Shady?
Yeah. Yeah,
they have
top guy.
Luna, Wizard, and Legend. I know those
Luna, 3. Yeah, that's the top 3.
Yep. And then did they have what was their 4th?
Icingen.
What's the total hero power?
305.
Oh, okay. So they didn't get a new one.
No.
They didn't get another gold. Well, you know what? They probably didn't have a gold seat. Because Bua Bua was strong. I think he was the strongest person in the server. And so with them, they had 4 of them. I bet they didn't get a gold seat. So that's the difficult part, is when you actually lose a gold, but you don't have a. Oh, don't you know about it? Who am I telling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're speaking to the choir on that one.
I'm picking scabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think that's difficult. You know, they had it all. They had multiple people over there like that were incredibly strong too. Legend and Wizard and Luna. That's where Peanut originally was. Who's on our team? Originally started the game on 80. She was on there. So I know her from, she went up 80, and then she went from 80 to 89, and then ended up on 118. What she did. Bambi, do you know if your finishing rank in Warzone Duel affects your season grouping? I don't. No. I don't, but I do think that it's used. So I don't. I guess I don't have an answer from you. I don't think.
No,
Huh?
I said I know it affects your server transfer score.
Affects your server? Why would you say that?
The devs have told us that if you win Warzone Duel and season, it affects your it affects your Warzone score or transfers. So it'll make your transfer score higher for the server because
you won.
You're technically a winning server.
I guess. I mean, I guess it certainly makes sense during a season. I don't know it makes sense during a Warzone duel, but I guess it could. I can't I can't imagine though your season group. I mean, listen, then it must affect your season grouping. If it's impacting your server score, then it must impact your season grouping.
They're saying that that's a reason why a lot of these servers that are on the edge of getting a gold are just not showing up and fighting in these Warzone duels is because
they're trying to keep
they don't want to. They're trying to keep it down.
Yeah, I heard. Well, there were servers that on purpose aren't participating during the season to keep their score down so they can get another gold seat, and it worked. They got plenty. So I imagine that'll happen again, right? You know, run into a server that'll do that again. I mean, maybe that's what 116 is doing. There's a strong server, but
I know that a lot of these. I've heard that there's been some VIP 18s that transferred to these fully open servers, and they bought. Somebody said they bought. I heard that 2 of them bought accounts on some other servers and are just playing those, and they transferred theirs, and they're not even logging in. They just left them there to rot, hoping that if they're inactive for so long, they'll just take them off the THP list and everything else, and the server can be fully open again.
But if you're not doing anything on those accounts, they're gonna drop in value. Like you can't leave an account in Last War stale for 3-4 months and not.
Well, these are 500 and I think one of them's 560 THP.
Oh,
just leaving it.
So you're saying you got like 130 million squad or something that's so high that's difficult to.
Yeah.
So I suppose all they're missing out on is what, exclusive weapons and wall. They can't do anything anyway, right? Maybe awakening shards. But that's about it.
Yeah, but I don't know when. My thing is, when do they actually do your? Do they do it after season? Do they do it in the middle of season? When do they actually take the snapshot and like put together this list of?
I think they're constantly taking things into consideration for the snapshot. I would think that I'd be shocked if they were taking it from Warzone. But then again, I was taking your question as I was thinking for your question as more like rankings, like personal rankings, like if you're chair and stuff, like how your THP is impacted by Warzone Duel. And I wouldn't think it is, but you're asking more for in season, headed server in season. So I get you, and yeah, I guess Pun's saying it does. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know how they calculate these things. They're not transparent about it. Which I mean, if they were transparent about it, people would just try to game the system. They're already gaming the system. So could you imagine if they told him exactly how it was done? Oh, jeez. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Gypsy over here saying, shh. Dia Moore, we were server champions, but I had more. But it was season 5. There wasn't factions. Yeah, I don't know. I think it totally does. Yeah, Guts is saying it does. I don't know. 150, we won a lot of server duels, and we couldn't get any gold seats. 150 was incredibly strong, though. I mean, why would you get
150?
Yeah. Wasn't 150 like incredibly strong?
Yeah. So was 149. I mean, 149 got a gold chair, and they had I think they had 3 people over 400 million.
Yeah.
107 got a gold chair. So Slappy, that's why he's being called Deer. He was buttering them up all off season, last off season.
But they only have 2. I mean, they only have. Well, what's more surprising is like 118 didn't get a gold seat.
I mean, we only had 2, and we didn't even have anybody as strong as Eggplant, and we didn't. And 184 didn't get a gold chair. So winning the season had to
But you had God's
done
account.
something.
Wasn't the God's account like 500 million?
No, it was 471.
Okay, so you had 471, and then you had another 4 something because you had King.
Yeah, 470 King, but Slappy was 470 or 468.
But then you also had
And
he only had him and Eggplant. Then there was a huge drop off. You were what, like 330? You're 330 or something at that point, right?
330, but that was it. We didn't have any other 300s.
Oh, you
It was
didn't?
me.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, I don't know who 107 had. But you had 17s? Did you have VIP 17s? You didn't have any other ones?
I had 2.
Oh. Well, you're VIP 17.
Yeah, but the other guy used diamonds to get his VIP 17 unlocked.
But that's his 4th then. You had 4 VIP 17s?
No, we had 2 VIP 17s and 2 18s.
Yeah,
I think
so
they
you had 4. Okay, so 2 17s and 2 18s. I don't know how many Slappy did. Maybe Slappy didn't have. Maybe they only had the 2 18s. Maybe they don't have any 17s.
Oh, they had 2 17s because Houdin Warcorn or whatever his name is a 17.
I'm sure I don't know who they are. I guarantee you Shady's butchering names right now. I can just tell. I can tell you are butchering names. I know you. I bet you those 2 names are not anywhere close to who these individuals are.
He says we had no 17s. Yes, you did. You had 2 17s. Grogu and
That's different already. This would be a 3rd one because the first 2 were nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's also related how active the server is as a whole, and 150 was very active and 149 wasn't. Outside of Joy. Yeah, outside of Joy. Yeah, well, how active is Joy? Didn't they win the damn season? I mean, didn't 149 win the season?
No, they got beat by 183.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look at I had them all written down in here. No. They were. But I mean, that'll show you 107 got a chair and gold chair, and they were active during the season because they were trying to beat your ass. So it's not like they weren't active. They still were able to enjoy their season and get a gold seat.
Yeah. No,
I don't understand the people that just are like not active on purpose for like, how do you convince your server to just not be active and everybody's okay with it? That's what's wild to me. Like, how do you reach out and say, hey guys, listen, we're all not going to play the game for an entire season because it's for the better. I'd be like, I'm out of here. The first chance I got, I'd leave. I'm not sticking around for that shit. No way. That's not a strategy that works for me. Like, what the hell am I logging on the game for if I'm not going to play it? You guys can you guys do your own thing. Build your server on your own time. I'm out. I'm sure you'll be fine without me, but I'm not going to play on that server. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know I don't know what their bearing is. Slappy said it was dynamic, so I don't know what they use. Nobody really knows, I guess. So like all the components that go into it again, to see. So exactly, Slappy. I'm with you. Just quit. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, really, like, log the fuck off. I'd uninstall. I really would. I at least for right then, I wouldn't. I would just collect. I'd put in farmer and I'd get out of the. I'd have to get out. I'd have to leave. Slappy. I wouldn't quit the game just because. I would quit that server though. There's no fucking way. There's no way I'm not doing anything. I'm not going down with that plan. Like, you're so bad at recruiting that you have to like cheat the system. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I got more shit to do in this game than play around. I'll tell you what. You know, there's not a single server that I've done that on, Slappy. I played on servers that weren't good. Like when I left 72 and I went to 87, 87 was a weak server. Like I was the strongest person on that server, and we still finished like 6th or 7th in the season. We were top 10 in the season. Like it wasn't like we weren't. You know what I mean? We were still trying. So it's not like it ever entered into our head to be like, hey, you know, we should just be non-active to try to pull in more people. All right, let's go. What are we running out of time here? We got drone day. What do you have anything else there, Shady?
No, I just haven't been around that much. I've been busy, so I had some free time, so I figured I would reach out and see if you were gonna do the live tonight.
Always. You know where to find me at Sunday. Sunday, I'm with the people. So just quick drone day. You guys only $5.10 drone parts. You know what you're gonna do? You the $5, $10. You're light spenders. I don't know. I'll tell you what. You have more freed up money at this point, I guess, if you were mid spenders and stuff, because you can't do bullseye anymore. My advice usually is always telling you to go do bullseye, and now you can only do $5 a day on bullseye. So shit, that's wild. So you got some extra money floating around. If you got extra money floating around, I don't know if I'd be using it here. I'd be using it on Glitter event. I think Glitter event is the best event really out there now. The way that they killed Bullseye, Glitter event is the top one for me. T11s is really should be unlocking and trying to push your T11s with your glitter coins and trying to get that at least to 1 star for those people that are weak. It's going to take you forever. It's going to take me forever, and I'm spending a large chunk of money every month. It's going to take me a long time to get them done. To Shady finished them, and it's going to take me a long time to get there. And it's like $400 a month every glitter. So if you're free to play and you don't figure out a game plan to unlock those T11s, number one, you're leaving a shit ton of power out on the table. A shit ton. It is amazing. It moves all your stats. 100% go after T11s. Those cores in black market, go after those. And yeah, I would gear my money towards them. Another thing for mid spenders, you might want to take that bullseye money and think about. You might want to think about mobilization. Mobilization has the gold material. So you might want to think about that, because it's tough to move these chips across the board, tough to move the boosts, and that gold material is awesome. So if you want to save your money and put to an event that's only for money people that you can't save, then for, mid spenders and something, that might be a target for you to move, to try to move your drone, your chips a little bit. Other thing I've been thinking about for these chips too, very difficult to move your chips. I know a lot of people come to me, tons of questions about chips. What am I going to do? What's my game plan for the chip scene? And yeah, for chips, I'm about to move my third. I think I can move to my third one. Yeah. So this, I think I have enough. Or what's the event? Is it mobilization? This week?
Yeah, total mobilization.
Yeah? Okay, so then I'm getting all my chips. So I'll have enough. If I don't have enough now, I will have enough. I have 3 boxes for gold. Well, let's see what I can do. Let's just have some fun tonight. See what I can do. Combat boost. All right, let's move our... See what we get for chests here. All right. Any gold, any gold, any... Oh, I got a tank. Tank. Any gold? Oh, yeah. Look at the tanks. I got 3 tanks. 3 gold chips. Oh, 4 gold chips. I got 2 of these. Yeah. I got 4 golds. Shady. How about that? I have 3 here that I'm going to open. And these 3 I'm using on... Does this tell me? Oh, yeah, right here. Right here. This one I have 31. I'm almost done with this one. So that one's going to get me 4. Very close there. Not sure what I have for material to use. Let's see. 3 more. That gets me to 37. So I need 3 more. I'll definitely get it in total mobilization. I was seeing if I was going to have enough to get it tonight, but I don't think I will.
Your first team is almost all five red stars, isn't it?
Correct. Yep. I'm almost on my. I have 3 more, and then I'll be on my last one. Yep.
Yeah, that's same here.
Get some. Don't need that until later. This I'm gonna need anyway tomorrow. This I'm gonna need tomorrow. No, won't need any of that stuff. This we can use tonight. This you can use right now. This is later. This I can use tonight. This is coming up. Construction days tomorrow. Always for that. Stamina. I always need stamina, right? I'm almost out. All right, so we get that done. We'll get the rest coming up. Honor, what do I have? 8 more gear blueprints I can get there. And now this, we get everything. Don't never have a problem here. You can put some advanced teleports in here if you want. Got to do something with all this money. These 1.9 metals that we have. 0.9 million. And then we'll take the experience, and I'll take the speed ups, and I'll take the resource. Those 2 can rot. Okay. All right. What did that do for me? Shady, let's see. Let's go check.
You gonna catch me before season?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what I actually am. I'm getting close to. I'm getting close to the drone. My 150. I'm 245 now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm getting there. Within 5 levels of 250. And I started to move my tactical now. I'm like 3% or something. I'm moving it. Finally.
There you go.
Yep. Finally, I'm on that one. Got my mastery's done. So the launch. I'll tell you, it's just like for all those who haven't done mastery yet, I mean tactical yet. If you're in the newer servers, save the F up. Save up. I'll tell you that. Well, Slappy, listen. If I'm soft, buddy, you let him know. What is this? What does this say about Gerber baby food over here? I mean, and that's an engineer against a war leader. I mean, like engineers looking pretty good to me. Pretty good. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be able to catch you, but I will say about this about chips, right? So a lot of people are wondering, like, when you do chips, if you're sitting there on chips and you're looking at 5, you go from 5 and then 8 stars, right? So you get your big one at 5. Now, no doubt, you want to get your first squad to 5 stars, and then you're kind of pushing to 8 stars. So you're going to 5, whatever. I really think that it's a solid strategy, especially your low spender, when you're looking at that. You got to build that second squad. If you did 5 stars in your second squad to 5 stars, that doesn't seem crazy to me anymore. And then you're going to try to go and push your first one to 8 at that point. So you got like 5 and 5. So you have your second team actually set with skills. You'll never come back to them for a long time because you're going to be cooked on your first team pushing to 8. It makes sense to build up that way because it takes so long to go from 5 to 8. It's just forever. Uh-oh. Who's coming? Uh-oh. Do I have my squads in? Oh, thank God. Phew. I got to make sure, Shady, because it's Monday and Monday Farmers. Us Monday Farmers out there, y'all know, right? Collection day, right? We got to go out there and collect. We're out here collecting today, Shady. I don't know if you know, but we have where's my little instant gathering that we do on Mondays? Me and the people get together and do some instant gathering. Us engineers. No, you don't know about that. You know what? Why aren't you engineer? Fun. You should really become
me.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you're collecting.
I'm the number one player on my server. I can't be engineer.
You're collecting. Like what are you doing?
I don't need any resources though. Like I really don't.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I was going to say those that have not reached tactical yet. Resources are no effing joke for these things. I mean, I'm only at the beginning, and this stuff, like to do like this one to 3rd. Look at this; it's already getting to be 56 million of each of these 170 million. This starts to get insane as you move down. Look at 639 million gold for just this chip, and that's crazy.
I've already finished that top part of tactical, and I'm almost finished with the second part.
Oh, you did this? You got the first star of the drone?
Yeah.
So you're trying to get the second star of the drone.
But I've stopped doing tactical.
Yeah, now you're waiting. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
But this
I've got enough valor saved up to get my drone to 270.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, this is the one that I'm really pushing on down here, the drone level cap. Like, I've never really worried about my drone getting to 250 for the most part, rushing it, because I guarantee my versus results with every time I get to click that button one time for the drone. So, like, already, you guys, I barely touched anything for versus, and look at my versus score. Already, I'm 13 million on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what everybody, that's probably, where is it ranked right now? Already 16th. I'm 16th in drone, and I barely did anything because as soon as you up a couple levels, you get to move. So it is what it is, you know. Oh, Slabby become an engineer after duels. I tell you, join the club, brother. Throw that ego to the side. Come join the club. It's a movement. It's a movement. Scroll down to row 9. Oh, what is row 9? What? 600 million gold a pie. Did that? I did this for. I went down to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Holy shit, Pun. Did you see that? When you finish these two, you think you have you think you have enough tact. The valor doesn't become your problem anymore. Pun. It's a gold. You're like, oh, I got plenty of gold, plenty of resources. These in the middle over here are 600 million a pop. And you need 20 of each category at 600 million. You better check your resources, your chests, bro.
I think I have 77G of gold.
Oh, really? That's a lot of gold. I have a bunch of I don't know what I have, because I have these I have 9,400 gold chests saved up for tactical.
Oh,
I've tried not to touch those.
I have 58G of gold.
without those gold tactical chests, or without those gold, without your gold chests. How many
G
gold?
of
How many gold chests do you have?
I got 14,000.
Oh, you have 14,000 of these?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're way ahead in resources, man. I'm not even close. Not even close to that. That's wild. You're all resourced out. This is I've been trying to build. I've been using my resources on building. I'm trying to follow the Wisconsin plan, and it's costing me a pretty penny. I got to tell you, guys got me on a severe workout plan for my instructions. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? What do we say? Skills. Talked about, we did skill chips. We uncoasted that. Yeah, so I was saying 5 and 5 for these. I would go 5 and 5. Like, I don't think that's a terrible strategy, really, because you got to build your second team. When you think about what you need for a second team, you're going to fill up your exclusives to 30. It's very fast. You're going to be able to get your exclusive weapons, because on your second team, you should instantly you're not going to push your second team to 30. You shouldn't worry about, like, hey, I'm going to make my second team strong and push all of them to 30. You're first just going to push everybody to 20. That goes much faster than trying to push up to 30. So you're going to push everybody to 10, then push everybody to 20s, and do that across the board for your second team. You'll be able to do that. And then you're going to have your mastery done. You should by then. So you'll have a mastery strong. You'll have your exclusive weapons you're pushing. You're going to be starting to put blueprints on your second team, because your first team will be done with that. You want a mythic, but you'll be able to push blueprints. And then you're going to start to really come across like a decent second team. And I was telling the couple guys in WWC this. The last war game completely changes when you start to have a wall of any kind, where you can start holding off people. I don't think you understand. You don't need a ton to start looking at that person ahead of you. Like, you're not going to all of a sudden be able to stop somebody who's 400 million power. That's not what it's about. If you're sitting at 200 whatever million, but you start looking at those people that are 30 million stronger than you, 40 million, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if they're 30 million stronger than you, 40 million stronger than you, you can hold these people off now. And I don't mean hold them off like, yeah, I'm losing 6,000 a clip. I mean, you can hold them off at like 4,000 a clip that it's costing you. The game just changes when you can do that, because you start taking their troops. So I highly recommend that you really look into doing something with your chips where you're like 5 and 5 before you get in too deep, because for low spenders and free to play, it just takes forever to do these chips. And if your target is like on your first team just to push to 8 stars, you really have nothing left to do a second team at all, because it just takes you forever to get to 8. It just takes you forever. And your bonuses getting to, as you move up 6, 7, and 8, they're decent bonuses as you move up. But I gotta tell you, like, I did it with my missile team now, and like 9 and 10, holy shit, there's no way the increase in power is worth the amount of chips you need to get 9 and 10. There's just no way. It's crazy. It's just so crazy. Now, it's a different game when you're talking about high spenders, or you're talking about getting your boost to 750 and those that get it to 900, because you just make your chips so much stronger. And then that's a different game. That's just a different, you're increasing the power there than you're talking about your chips at only 8 star. But I'm just telling you, if your boost is only at 500 and you're sitting at like 8 stars, and you're looking at, oh, what should I do? Should I work on a second team, or should I push to 9, 10? 100% do the second team. 100%. Hold off on that 9th and 10th star. You just worry about your other teams first. That's what I did. I went right and did my second team to 8 stars, and then I did my third team to 8 stars. And then I came back and worked on my first team. Because, I mean, and I could tell you what, this has been forever journey trying to get these chips. Chips are a bitch to try to push.
They are.
Oof, unbelievable. Last forever. All right, so that is it for Drone Day. That is all that we have for you. Pun, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, well, good show, Pun. Good stuff. Good topics today. You guys need anything, please head over to Discord, discord.gg/join WWC. Join the chat over there. Say hello to everybody. You can find Bun, and Zero there. Anyway, thanks, Slappy, for sharing us the email. Helped out good. Sunday night, you guys could have been anywhere, and you chose to spend it with us. And for that, I appreciate the shit out of you. Shady Pun, unofficial QB, out.